Ragnarok Classic MMORPG or Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising. What happened to it? In this video, we're gonna do an overview of Ragnarok Classic MMORPG. We're gonna check out some gameplay, the monetization, the features, and some update on what's happening to Ragnarok Classic MMORPG nowadays. Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising is a mobile MMORPG based on the Ragnarok Online franchise. And with that said, let's do this. Welcome back, Saviors. GH here. First off, what is Ragnarok Classic MMORPG? It's a 2D mobile MMORPG based on the original Ragnarok Online MMORPG that was released in 2002. It's available for both iOS and Android devices, and it has gone through several name changes over the years, including Ragnarok Valkyrie Rebellion, Ragnarok Path of Heroes, Ragnarok War of Gods, and lastly, Ragnarok Classic MMORPG. Players can immerse themselves in the legendary world of Ragnarok Online and play with thousands of other players in real time. The game features an anime-style graphics with an easy-to-use touch interface and simplified UI. Players can use their Facebook accounts to easily log in and use the auto-party system to help with co-op play and interaction between players. Ragnarok Classic MMORPG, or what the Korean calls Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising, is released in 2012 and it's developed by Gravity, a South Korean games development company that owns the Ragnarok franchise. Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising experienced its peak popularity during its release in 2013, particularly in North America and Southeast Asia, with a massive following of players who enjoyed its anime-style graphics, engaging gameplay, and frequent updates. More specifically, Gravity added 4 new field maps outside Kalim Castle, 2 sunken ship instant dungeons, level cap increased to level 75, job level to level 55, new quests, and events. The game's success was reflected in its high rankings on mobile app stores and its spin-off titles and merchandise, making it a popular choice among fans of the original Ragnarok Online franchise. However, the downfall of Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising began with the game's closure in Korea in 2015 after only 3 years of service. This was followed by the shutdown of the rest of the servers on 2018, and in 2019, Gravity announced that they will release another Ragnarok game called at that time as Project S, which we now know of as Ragnarok Valkyrie Returns. Ragnarok Classic MMORPG or Ragnarok Valkyrie Uprising's monetization is like in most MMORPGs nowadays. It's a free-to-play game. It makes money through the sale of in-game items. The cash-up currency is called rubies, and it can be acquired by paying or getting lucky in the game. And you need to be at least level 3 to open the cash up. And you can buy items such as equipments, costumes, and consumables. Players can purchase these items using real money, which can be used to enhance their gaming experience or for cosmetic purposes. Now, here's an update on what's happening to Ragnarok Classic MMORPG nowadays. It's completely dead. There's no more official servers and even private servers. I've been searching for a while and to no avail. And as I've said earlier, there's a new game that somewhat took the name and it's called Ragnarok Valkyrie Returns. It's on the description if you want to know more about that game. Now, in Ragnarok Classic MMORPG, you start out with this introduction screen. Or this one. There's more, but you get the point. It's different depending on where you're playing it. Now, after logging in, we create a character, which starts out by inputting your name, then we select our starting job. You can either be one of the classic jobs or classes in Ragnarok Online. You can be a swordsman, magician, acolyte, thief, or archer. Pretty standard. Then you're prompted with a character customization with only one option, and it's the hairstyle, which is understandable for one of the earliest MMORPGs on mobile. Now, after confirming and creating our character, the game starts out with a bit of tutorial teaching you how to move and interact with non-player characters. And to move, you can swipe the left part of the screen, and the interact and skills are on the right. And as you see guys, this is as close as you can get to the original Ragnarok game. Same 2D sprites with 3D map. I remember watching my cousin play this, and I was impressed at how close the graphics is to the PC version. Fast forward to 2023, and we got Ragnarok Mobile MMOs that looks better than the original. Now, questing is like in traditional MMORPGs, wherein you interact with an NPC with the exclamation mark on their head, and the quest turned over is a question mark. Players progress through the game by completing quests, which can be obtained from various NPCs located throughout the game world. Quests are typically categorized as main quest, side quest, and daily quest. And as you level up, you gain points that you can distribute to increase the combat capability of your character. Now, combat is auto-targeting, wherein a press as a skill will auto-target the nearest enemy. Players can attack enemies using different weapons and skills, and must dodge or block incoming attacks to avoid taking damage. The game also features a party system allowing players to team up with other players to take on more difficult challenges or to simply grind for experience and loot. And that's all I could gather. If there's a private server that popped out or a new official one, please tell me in the comments. And guys, do you want to see the new Ragnarok Valkyrie returns? There it goes on the screen. Leave a like before you go. And this is Give Me Hardcore. See you next one.